Hi everyone, I'm Addie.
I'm Jackson.
And last week we talked about our predictions for this Oscars that happened Sunday, and now we're going to give you guys our recap.
It was the least viewed Oscars, and we're going to tell you why. Because Marty Supreme won none of its nominations.
I already wasn't really rooting for Marty Supreme, but that's like the most ironic thing to happen.
Yes, it's the most befitting. I'm glad it happened, but I'm also glad. Let's move on. Best Supporting Actress, Amy Madigan.
Yeah, so I thought Weapons was good. That's really all I have to say about it. She did well. She actually broke a record. So it was like 40 years since her first nomination. So 40 years between her first one and then actually like winning one is like the longest record for a woman.
I haven't seen Weapons. I've seen pictures of her in Weapons. She looks scary. It's a scary movie, so I bet she did a great job. Best Supporting Actor was Sean Penn. What are we doing? What are we doing? He wasn't even there.
Yeah, he wasn't there. It was Kieran Culkin, who was last year's winner, who accepted the award. He's famously critical of award shows. He thinks they're awful.
Well, I'm famously critical of how I thought it should have been Jacob Elordi who won because I thought he was better.
Jacob Elordi. He did better, in my opinion. But Sean Penn was like winning at every other award show, so who really knows?
Just because you got the broom doesn't mean you should sweep. Next up, this is a counterexample to that. Jessie Buckley, Best Actress. Well deserved.
She did so good. I loved her speech too. She had like just had a baby, so she's like new to motherhood and everything, and that was like all of her speech. She was talking about like the beautiful chaos of it.
Which makes her performance so much better because she gave birth to 2 more children in that movie, and that was real. She actually did that. And so
totally not acting.
Very proud of her for that. It makes her performance way better. Speaking of way better performances, Michael B. Jordan.
Best Actor. Saw it coming.
Look at him.
We talked about it last week, and we could talk about it again. We love Sinners so much. It's like, it was my favorite movie of the year.
Of the Best Actor performances, it still blows my mind just the facial structure change he did for both of the twins. Very, very cool. And his speech was also really neat.
Yeah, he listed like every black actor who had won the award before him previously. And he like shouted out his family.
And he went to In-N-Out Burger after that.
Oh.
And I was there. I was there. It was great. Speaking of Sinners, winning a lot of awards, got 3 more with, you're going to say their name.
Ludwig Göransson.
Best Score.
Yeah, so he's like famous for working with Ryan Coogler and everything.
Yeah.
He's working on other projects too. He absolutely deserved it with Best Score. I thought it was so good. Autumn Durand Arkapaw was also one of the big wins for Sinners. She won Best Cinematography.
Well deserved.
And she's actually the first woman to ever do so in the history of the Academy.
Well deserved. That scene, that's a one continuous shot during I Lied to You. Incredible. Deserved the win on its own.
And Ryan Coogler like went and got her son from like the family section of the audience and like carried him forward so that like his mom could look at him while giving her speech.
So cool. And
then like he could hear her. It was great.
Very
I loved it.
Very cool. Speaking of Ryan Coogler, Best Screenplay.
Best Original Screenplay.
Best Original Screenplay, but should have been Best Director.
I definitely had him winning Best Director, like my predictions. I'm happy he won Best Screenplay too, Best Original Screenplay.
But Best Director, that's Paul Thomas Anderson once again. In my opinion, unfortunately.
What you said about the broom earlier, yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson swept. He did good with One Battle After Another.
I agree.
It wasn't my favorite movie. He did good, though.
And speaking of One Battle After Another,
it won Best Picture.
Why? It's a good movie.
We've talked
But
about
it's
it.
not Sinners.
Yeah.
I think Sinners made me love movies more because it was that good. One Battle After Another was just not close to that. But we talked about that already.
That's really all we have for the Oscars recap. I mean, I encourage you guys to go watch more movies, rewatch movies. They're all great.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Sinners.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And Marty Supreme. But I'm the only one that likes Marty Supreme in the building, apparently. That's all we have for y'all today.
See y'all next time.
Next time, have a good spring break.
Bye.
Bye.